what is good? Daz Bones back and better than ever, and I am with
your senpai Monkey D. Michael.
And we are covering some predictions we have for the chapter that is coming up. We know after chapter 10-13, One Piece is on a break, so we got some chapter predictions for 10-14. And the way the chapter ended off was very disheartening to a lot of fans, but I think it was also very telling and obvious to some, because Kaido made the statement to Luffy that, well, to himself really, that he got a little in over his head now that he saw that Luffy had he had learned this new technique, so he thought, okay, I'm finally at a point where I can find somebody that can give me that beautiful death, man. But Luffy was not ready. He was not ready. What did we see in the last panel?
Okay, yeah, we saw him falling, okay? But I would like to say that this is, pun intended, his moment of awakening. This man is gonna fall to the ground and bounce right back up and Kaido right in the face. That's my guess. That's my hope.
I think it's gonna be a little bit of a crocodile situation to where he's gonna get that third round with him. That was his official second round with Kaido. He was able to, he didn't learn the Kaido's weakness, but he learned the secret to actually being able to damage him. The same way that second round, he learned the secret to damaging crocodiles. This third round that he's gonna get, when he gets, hopefully, I think he's gonna get saved by possibly Momonosuke and Yamato, or my boy Sanji, who's also pursuing them, and he's on his way to help them. I think that this is going to be a perfect opportunity for him to skywalk his way in stealth black over to Luffy as well to save him. Or, what do you think?
My question is, if you think that there's going to be a third fight like the crocodile fight, then that would mean that this is not our final act, and we're going to have a fourth act, where probably Onigashima falls finally, and we get all of the players involved, because we've talked about the fact that the Big Mom Pirates still aren't all there, and they've fallen off quite a couple of times, so I am curious about how that's going to work out. But I'm honestly, like I said, I'm hoping that Luffy just kind of snaps out of it and gets back into it.
Yeah, we know that even when he's unconscious, he has the ability to tap into that Conquer King's Haki still, so hopefully he can use that as some type of parachute of some sort, or tap into that awakening that has really been getting previewed and been foreshadowed for years at this point. So he realizes that maybe in order to awaken, you have to use some level of King's Haki and incorporate it into your devil fruit.
Right.
That could be a hint, because we've only seen a select few people that have been able to use awakening devil fruits, and they've all had Conqueror's Haki. Not necessarily Zoans, because we've seen several awakened Zoans, but the Paramecia and the Logia that we've seen, they've all seemed to have King's Haki as well.
Well, talking about devil fruits with you, my question is for you, what do you think's going to happen with this kid and Big Mom fight? I mean, especially with his devil fruit being, a dispelling and attraction of metals, what do you think?
My boy Kid came in with the Punk Gibson in chapter 10-13, but I really think that he's going to be able to attract some metallic weapons in his vicinity. So that includes Napoleon, a weapon that we know is one of Big Mom Pride and Joy's homies. So what is the result of this? Could he take that over and start to use it against her? Could he just nullify it to the point to where Napoleon can't hurt him?
Right.
Or could he also possibly tap into some of like the electricity that Hera provides that you mentioned?
Right.
So I'm really hoping that he is able to show some more complexities, like some variety with the devil fruit, because right now he's just showing that he's kind of a brute with it, and we would think that with somebody with such a creative devil fruit, they'd be able to pull off a little bit more. We know he's an engineer, that he's a really technical guy, so he's not just a meathead. So let's see a little bit more of that in this fight. Let's see all of his versatility.
What I think I'd like to see is Kid actually crafting something using his devil fruit. So like maybe instead of Napoleon now being a sword, he can turn it into a box. He can like just shape it into something that can't be used against him the way that Big Mom initially planned for.
I would like that, because you would get to see Napoleon have that same kind of Zeus issue that they ran into back in Whole Cake Island, and that you were seeing earlier in this arc, because Nami and Zeus have been going back and forth and had their relationship issues.
Right.
Like it was really serious like that. But man, to refocus, but this is going to be a perfect opportunity to see what Kid can like nullify and repel. I could see him using some counterattacks maybe at the last minute, showing that he can reverse the usage of maybe like that cannon that they just recently used up against Ulti. Could he somehow use that on Big Mom because he's able to counter some of Napoleon's ability, or be able to just counterpull the magnetic, the
well, and see, then that brings up the question, like, are we gonna see the weather balls that Nami tried to give Zeus? Are we gonna see Zeus come back, or is he for sure eaten? That's my serious question. I never thought that I could feel bad for a Cloud.
Yeah, that was he was literally crying, and of course those could you say those were like
rain tears?
Yeah, something like that. I guess crocodile tears at this point, but he really just got, this was the end of Zeus, and Hera she definitely had that little bit of evil Big Mom in her, where she's just willing to just do something vicious and
less
menacing
doty.
to you, like and then she had that appetite to her too, like that, like absorb you. I actually want to eat you,
right?
And only Big Mom fashion that could be the way she consumes you, the same way she did Mother Carmel to get the.
So then, does this mean Hera would be the strongest homie in Big Mom's arsenal at this point, since she ate Zeus potentially?
Well, it was
that's
to throw
an
in a little
inheritance.
mythology. Hera and Zeus are married in Greek mythology. They are a couple, but I think this is kind of nullifying his. I think Zeus is gone personally. I don't know what she's doing. The last thing we saw, he was completely eaten. She was saying, "Yum, thank you for the snack," and all that. So
then that would definitely make her the strongest homie, considering the fact that now instead of just a partial part of Big Mom's soul, she has two partial parts rather than Napoleon.
One of the stronger ones that she used.
Exactly.
I am hoping so, man. I'm hoping that Nami and Usopp find another way. I think that unfortunately, with them being awakened Zoans, they're still not dead, but they are weakened to the point where Usopp and Nami may be able to defeat them now, because the power gap between them was way too vast. They were serious characters. Luffy was going to have to go Gear 4 in order to take out Otso.
I don't know that Ulti's coming back. That hole in her stomach is probably fairly lethal.
We had never seen Big Mom combine homie attacks.
Exactly,
like
and use a cannon attack like that. Like, it's always Ikaku sovereignty. So
before that, when she had used Hera initially, that was that last long attack that she had dished out against Yusuke's kid and Killer. It's the Big Mom show right now. I don't know who's gonna pull up on Kaido now that Luffy's dropping. I don't know. Is he gonna get back involved with the main floor, or him and Big Mom going to reconvene, bro?
Like, is Big Mom gonna get upset about what happened to Otama, even though she's upset with Otama right now for, you know, siding with the Straw Hat?
Yeah, but see, the thing is, Otama they're gonna use this opening just to head to the main floor. So I think they're finally gonna make it there. Hopefully King has some type of, King and Queen are both still tagged up on Marco, so hopefully he gets some type of help from the Scabbards or Law. Hopefully Law, Sanji, Zoro, anybody of that caliber is going to take that to be able to defeat one of the All-Stars. So chapter 10-14, it is right on we are on the cusp of spoilers. I think they're gonna be coming out a week early.
They'll probably come out about Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll let you know.
You always stay way more plugged into those than I do. But man, I am looking forward to this and just so much more greatness from One Piece. I am seeing what unfolds with the Scabbards as well, because we didn't get to see any of them this most recent chapter. So will they be supporting? Will we see more from the mid-tier Straw Hats like Nico Robin? Will we see more Sanji? I really want to see my boy Jinbei too, but we're gonna have to be patient with Oda. He has fine attention to detail, so we're gonna get all that good stuff, man. More One Piece greatness on the way, more rich Streamcast greatness on the way. This has been Daz Bones
and Monkey D. Michael.
You know the Lotus always blooms twice.